Mine have just gone down so much. I'd say after like 6 months to a year, mine dropped. So sorry, I was getting a bit carried away. Okay, so I just scrubbed my tan off. I'm looking very pale right now, but I've definitely been a lot paler in my days. The sun's definitely helping me a tiny bit, but obviously I don't want to be out in the sun too much at all because pigmentation, skin cancer, no. Anyways, now it is time to tan. So today I'm using my Bondi Sands aerated cell tanning foam. This is a 1 Hour Express. So this one is super, super light, so it doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. If you don't like sleeping in your tan, this one's a great one for you because you don't have to sleep in it. So it says if you leave it on for 30 minutes, it's a light to medium tan, which is not much time at all. Like, that's amazing. Leave it on for 1 hour, it's dark, so that's what it's recommended for. Obviously it's called a 1 Hour Express. Otherwise, if you want to be the darkest that it goes, 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes I even sleep with it on because it dries really quick and it doesn't bother me, so that's usually what I do. So I'm just gonna take a tanning mitt. I'm using this one from Bondi Sands. Before I apply tan, I always go in with the body moisturizer. This stuff is incredible. Wow, I just ate, so I'm like, whoo. This one is super, super moisturizing. So what I do is I put some on my hands, up my wrists, on my elbows, on my knees, and also on my feet, because that's obviously where your skin is the most dry. So tan could potentially grab to those areas a lot more than other areas. So obviously you want your tan to be really even. I'm so happy they come out with an aerated tan because it literally dries so quickly. I just usually stand there for a couple of minutes and then I put on some like long clothes and then it's time to marinate. So when I tan, I always like to start at my legs. That's what we're gonna do. But if you do want to see my full tanning routine, then you can go over to the Bondi Sands YouTube, and I did a little tutorial with them when I went to Melbourne, Sydney, Melbourne. It was fun. Anyways, I'm just gonna start blending this into my legs. I like to take it in like circular motions, and then I like to pat it down to get rid of any streaks, but it's super easy to use because it's just so light. Oops. Later. But yeah, this is super easy to do. It has a really good guide color, so you know if you're going to miss any spots. Obviously it's super dark straight away. I leave my feet and my hands last because I just use whatever's left on the tanning mitt. So you're wondering why my feet are just going to be white just like that for a couple of minutes until I get to that. Also, remember when you do wash yourself, whenever you decide to do it, whether it's 30 minutes, 3 hours, whatever, make sure you have like a lukewarm shower, because if you have it too hot, you'll obviously like your pores open and then the tan isn't as dark. And then also make sure when you're drying yourself, you're patting your skin dry instead of like wiping it and stuff, because obviously the tan is still in the developing stage. So yeah, that's my tip to you. I'm just gonna do my chest and then I do my arms last. Sorry, I'm wearing a black bikini right now because you can't see if it gets on there. I don't know why my little weenus is always so dry. That little bit of skin there. So then when I apply it over there, I kind of just bend my arm so it gets into like the crevices. Anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my tan off and I'll be right back. But I will leave the link to this tan in the description if you guys are interested in it. I've been working with Bondi Sands for so many years and I literally love them so much. Their products are incredible. They're such an amazing brand, amazing people behind it. So I feel so much better when I'm tan. Wow, I'm looking nice and tan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my PJs on so we can get into bed and start relaxing a little bit. If I'm having a beach day or something, it looks really good when you put it on your face, but I'm not going to the beach anytime soon.